Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Subnautica on PlayFrame. We're very deep down, we've found an alien base, there's danger everywhere, and we're pretty low on water. Well, I got a little water left, so that'll help. Low on food, though, we really are not equipped sufficiently for this exploration, but we're going to do it anyway, because it took a while to get here. I did have a random idea, though, that could be stupid, but also entertaining. What if... like, this is either very smart or utterly pointless, and nowhere in between, but what if? I did happen to bring along some very basic supplies, enough to build a dead simple little base. I don't know how larger predators feel about tiny little bases built in the vicinity of them and their living space, but nor do I think I really have much of a solution for providing it power at all.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So yeah, like we can't get oxygen or anything, but I also wonder if like this counts as a checkpoint for yourself if you die. Would I respawn here? I probably need to actually give it more stuff like power and I probably need to do more with it, but like, in theory, one could... Oh, am I out of titanium? That's possible. Nope, not out. Still got some. But one could use this and tuck away other stuff that they don't want to have to keep on hand. Could work. Could be stupid, but could work. What would I need to build, like... what would I need to build a power source? I don't know that we're going to be getting any solar power down here. We're kind of in caves. Like, we can try. I'm not expecting much. We don't have what we need for a bioreactor or a nuclear reactor, unsurprisingly. And we don't have the copper ore either. So yeah, no power options currently available for us. That's interesting that, like, I wonder if in future, when exploring, it could be clever to actually bring what is required to lay down a very basic room, like a multi-purpose room. The supplies you need for a multi-purpose room, a bioreactor, and a hatch. And maybe a locker that you could just put down as a little outpost base, like, hey, I just got here. I'm not going back to main base for a little bit because I'm still exploring, but like, I've come a long way. That might be interesting to try next time. We're just going to make do without this time. But I'm very, like, it could also be that this just gets attacked very soon. By big mean things who destroy all of it. And if it comes to that, so be it. Actually, still no, I'm keeping the lithium on me. That stuff's just too hard to come by when I want it. But all right, get air, and let's try to get inside. Best we can. Wait. Damaged cable. All right, here we go. These thick cables were designed to anchor the nearby facility to the surrounding cave walls. Damage to some of the cabling has resulted in the facility collapsing to the floor. Calculations suggest such damage would require an external percussive force in excess of 300 tons. Exciting. Exciting. But okay, so that's what these were for. These were just for securing the base to the walls of wherever it was placed. Cool. I know there's more wildlife to scan, and we will. Finding a way inside this thing is my top priority first. Oh yeah, we didn't read about you, did we? I forgot about it. Sorry. We scanned a dangerous-looking thing or two and then did not read. Silly. Or did we? No, maybe we did. River Prowler. Avoid. Okay, no, we didn't properly read this. A fast, agile predator discovered at great depths. Powerful jaws used for both savaging prey and warding off larger predators. Eel-like torso is highly vulnerable, consisting predominantly of spinal column and cartilage. Will aggressively keep its jaws facing its opponent, but smaller, faster life forms may have the advantage. I don't really have that equipment here in terms of like swimming fins and oxygen tanks, but good to know. And I do got a stasis gun. Stay. Entry points, entry points. Come on now. Maybe. No. Being careful with the light. I don't know if all of these deeper sea creatures respond to it, but now that I know at least one of them does, kind of feel like playing it safe. There's got to be a hole in this thing somewhere. Don't mind me. What did I just say? Go away. I'm busy. Maybe up here. Feels like there's a lot more predators lurking in kind of the upper portion of this, but loving these things. Would love to get a closer look, but there. And if not there, then I need to go... Dang it. Dang it. Fine, back to the Seamoth. Recover oxygen. Try again. There's gotta be an opening. Gotta be.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna swim to the surface from here, PDA, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Your heart's in the right place. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right, go away. I have a base here now. You're on private property. There's gotta be an opening. It could be that what I'm looking for is higher up. That, like, this is a part of the base that has broken off and kind of is dangling below. That could be something. Really does feel like there's got to be an opening, though. Maybe. It's kind of a miracle I've not gotten the attention of something mean yet. But I'll take it. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there's another piece of this further up that I need to be looking into, because I'm not seeing an opening. And I want in so very badly. I'm so curious. Maybe there's not a higher up portion to access at all. Maybe this really is the whole thing. And it's just sort of more toppled over than it would normally be. Possible. What if this just has copper in it? It sure does. I think that still just... The only thing that I could have made with copper, I think, is still just the solar panel, and I still highly doubt that is going to be of any use down here. But I guess there's no harm in trying. There's embarrassment in trying. Harm? No. Oops. Hang on. Oh. Oh, here we go. There's no way this works. I don't even know if it's daytime right now. If you're in a place where you can't even tell if it's day or night, then the solar panel's probably not going to work. Just generally. You know, I am getting a little hungry. Come here. Come here. It's so hard aiming this knife sometimes. Partly because I'm on controller, but I've played a bit on mouse and keyboard as well. And it's not significantly easier. Well, let's do investigate higher up just in case. Even if it just gives us a different angle of approach to look from, that's something. It's a pretty neat and honestly kind of smart, I think, design choice to not give you a map that you can just be slowly filling out and uncovering and having just a perfect little modeled out map of the world as you go. It does lead to you getting a lot more disoriented and having to sort of like develop an internalized understanding of the space in order to navigate it. But I think that's probably for the best for this kind of experience. Like always feeling a little bit lost and you are having to kind of make that mental map feels sort of right for this game. It like incentivizes using more of your other tools like your beacons, planting bases in more areas. Like I know there's mods that add some like map type functionality to the game, and I could see myself dabbling in that on my own later playthroughs down the road, just to see how that changes the experience, but I do kind of like that I am forced to learn my way around a bit here, even if it is less convenient. Speaking of less convenient, man, there's gotta be a way in here. I'm not even watching out for predators anymore, I'm just trying to find the front door. Or anything else of similar utility as a front door. There's not like other parts to this structure elsewhere that I'm just not seeing, right? Like other branches of it. Nothing super close by anyway. This really feels like the thing to try to puzzle your way inside. Wait. I might have found it. Yeah, there it is. There's the entrance. Okay. I just looked on all the wrong sides of it, but that's it. That's it. Okay. Refilling air, and then we're going for it. Hope we find another portal to activate in there, because I don't know if we're going to have sufficient water to explore this and get home. Go away. I'm investigating. Oh boy. And we're investigating underwater this time. Huzzah. I'll take that.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Clearly. I'm gonna need to bring some keys down here. I'm not confident they're gonna... Ooh, eggs and stuff. I'm not confident I'm actually gonna find all the keys in here that I require. Sea dragon egg. Cool. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it's possible that the aliens sought to study instead the egg-laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. Ray specimens. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All the rays on 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. That's honestly great news for me. Love it. Awesome. And good. What else, what else, what else? We got something. Download.
Integrating new PDA data.
Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with sea floor. Breaches detected in Containment Unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Oh, great. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. I see. Oh, big. Large, dangerous things to see around here. And something of interest.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
I see. Hang on. Anything interesting I missed? Don't have all the oxygen in the world here, and that looks rad from a safe distance. What else can I scan? Biological matter. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. Interesting. The warpers have seemed quite different from the rest of the stuff I've been encountering out here.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
We just got a different thing to read, it looked like. Where are you? Kara Contagion Profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken, core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure? Unknown. And unlucky. But a quick self-scan wouldn't hurt.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
I would love to do that. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's not ideal. Let's see now. We did just get something else added to the databank. What is it? We're definitely not getting out of the alien base here with the O2 we have. I guess I can try pulling some from the air bladder. Folks said that that was possible. I'm kind of okay with that, though. So long, like, whatever I might lose in dying in here and wherever I might respawn, scan data persists. And that's worth doing. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time, 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps? Salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. That's a good idea. Let's see what we can scan here before we pass out. Warper.
30 seconds.
Make it quick. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter-killer. Avoid. And yeah, those were... I remember us getting some radio signals that sounded like they were coming from something like these, trying to track us down. And yeah, confirmation, that's definitely them. Anything else of value to scan or read? Replenished oxygen? Boy, it gives you very little. It's a good, like, last-ditch... Buy yourself a couple seconds. Move. I don't see anything else in here, though.
Oxygen.
I don't fully trust this is all there is to find in the base, but it's all we're finding right now. At least until I can come back with a key. But all right, let's see what happens this time. I'm really curious. With the base we placed, will we spawn there? Or will we spawn back at home? In the base we placed. Look at that. It works. That's really cool. We can place little, like, checkpoints for ourselves. And we should definitely leave the ion cubes in here. It doesn't seem like the wildlife is trying to attack this place. So, let's leave valuables in here for now. And I'm going to go in for one more attempted examination. I know there's that one room we can't get through without a key, so I'm going to need to bring keys down here in the future. And if I've got a beacon on me, do I? I don't. Sloppy. That's all right. It's not actually that hard to find this place again, just getting to it is the pain. You're too slow, Warpy. I'm in. I'm in, and you suck. Okay. So now that I'm in, there is this door here, which has another thing to scan, and I bet that has some useful data on... Not a cure necessarily, but maybe something I can do to stave off the infection a little bit. Let's do one more little sweep just to make sure there weren't any other rooms we missed, or potentially keys lying around on the floor, which was apparently this alien species' favorite thing to do. Bad data security is my passion. Hang on, there was something to scan. There was something. I saw it for like a split second. Where were you? Where were you? Huh. I saw the scanner pop up for like a split second. Weird. Spinefish. Oh, it was like a little fish. And this glass is broken, I just realized. Sweet. Okay. skeletal remains. Remains of research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biters and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. This facility has clearly been vacant for some time. You know, if you're gonna clip through the walls, can I scan you? Hey.
30 seconds.
Hey. Do the clip thing. Again. Eh. Anyone leave their little card keys in here?
Oxygen.
I don't think we're going to be getting to the surface anytime soon, PDA. It's like PDA doesn't even pay attention. This is sort of cheesing the system a little bit. But I do not care. It doesn't seem... I'm trying to tell if we're, like, losing tools or anything, and I don't think we are. I'm not sure that you can. Hasn't happened so far. And that's A-okay with me. One more little quick sweep of the place. Just to be sure, because I found more that second time. No, no, no. You didn't see nothing. All right. So we poked around in there now, and I didn't see any other exits from there. And I think we scanned everything we could scan in here. None of the rest of these are giving me the little scanner signal. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We have, I think, hit the limit of what we can do in here without a key. A purple key, if I'm not mistaken, but let me double check that to be sure. Purple. Gotcha. All right. I don't know that I'm going to go back to base where the keys are and then come immediately back down here. I feel like there might be a couple other tasks and objectives worth pursuing before doing that. Because it's a bit of a tense trip. But we're definitely going to be coming back. And while I'm here, get scanned. You pretty thing. The ghost ray. This ray species has adapted to deep sea conditions. Its body's fully protected by a translucent skin, and its large wings are capable of generating considerable thrust. It has poisonous flesh. As is common for rays on 4546b, the ghost ray's flesh is inedible, making it one of the more resilient herbivores. It feeds on plant matter that has settled on the ground in deep sea caverns. Can't eat it, but pretty. We could all learn a thing or two from these ray species, this one especially. If you can't be edible, then you might as well be pretty. I am tempted to, in leaving here, try to leave, like, not back the way we came, but just pressing further on and seeing if we emerge anywhere else.
30 seconds.
That may not get us anywhere, but I am curious. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oxygen.
Right, no oxygen in here. Almost forgot. There we are. This has honestly worked better as an approach than I expected. Let me, fetch the valuables out of here. And... you know, I don't even need to tear this down. I'll tear down the, solar panel that is purely decorative, but otherwise, we'll just leave this here. I'll put these in here. And otherwise leave my pockets for... I don't need this in my pocket as well either. I really like having vehicle storage here. This is nice. I wish I could have even more modules. I'd love to have my sonar in addition to all these other things. But I guess it wouldn't be a difficult choice if I could just have everything I wanted at once. Let's see if we can scoot on out of here and not attract too much attention. So I don't know exactly what we're going to find further through here. I know going back the way we came involves going past some more scary predators. And there might just be even more of them going this way, but, we don't know that. What the heck is that? Oh, it's another one of the big scaries. Let's steer clear as best we can, and have our shock button at the ready. And keep the lights off. I really think that's probably only a problem for the crab squids, the lights, but, you know. This is pretty. Sorry, I know it's darker without the lights, but it's also alive without the lights. That's different. And hot. Oh, it's a diamond. It's just colored differently. Very hot, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Makes sense. Can we start making our way up and out? I wonder. Can certain predators detect sonar pulses, I wonder? Like, that would make sense. You're making a sound. A sound that you're using to sort of, like, detect things and your surroundings. It would make sense other things could detect you as the source of the sound. Maybe like certain predators. I don't know if it works that way. This seems to be working as a way up and out, though. Maybe even a safer route. Where do we end up? There's amp eels here, but we're up to 300 meters. So unless there's a big... What are they called? I've really been losing track of the names of all of our different predators here. We've got the amp eels, which are dangerous. Biters, which are small and annoying. Blighters, which are small and they kind of leave you alone more, which is sort of nice. Crab squids, which are intimidating, and if they grab you, probably just as bad as a stalker, I would guess. Crash fish, which are annoying. River prowlers, which also probably bad. Maybe less so when you're inside the sea moth. Not sure. Don't want to find out. Sand sharks, which are just annoying. Stalkers are fine. Stalkers. What am I thinking of? What's the thing that's actually like leviathans? They're fine. Where's the... I know I scanned the big guys who broke my last sea moth. Where'd they go? Warper, stalker, sand shark, river prowler. Where'd they go? I know I scanned one. In episode, like, 2. Where'd it go? Huh. Well, we'll just have to do it again. That's weird. I know I scanned that thing. Anyway. I think we've managed to get out. And base is pretty far from here, but not that far, so... And it's due southwest. I really should bring a beacon. Should have brought a beacon last time, but definitely should next time. But if we're wanting to get back here in the future, we need to come out to here-ish, which is roughly north, like northeast, slightly north of our base. A good, like, 1,700 meters away. We should definitely build another smaller base closer to here as a starting point, because this was also definitely a safer feeling route down to that alien facility. And there's probably a lot of resources out here that'd be good to stock up on. Like, I still very much like the idea of having kind of my core main home base that I've built. That is my largest one, the most well-stocked and supplied. It's where okay, I've definitely found this one before. The most well-stocked and supplied. The place that I treat as home. And creating smaller little bases in other biomes further out as just like little outposts could be very useful as like just little staging areas or places to gather a bunch of stuff, get it into lockers, and then once I have a bunch accumulated, then I can make some trips back and forth with a sea moth to transport those materials back to the home base. And I could attach a scanner to any one of those outposts as well, which requires a lot of power, but makes it easier to find stuff from there, to send out camera drones from there. Yeah, maybe we should try building an outpost soon. I was going to say tomorrow, but I remembered the other stuff that I still had on my list that I wanted to do before I got distracted by diving down to the second alien base. Like, finished exploring the first one. And also going through that portal again, because I'm pretty sure it took me to... I'm pretty sure the place the portal took me to was not, in fact, Island 2. Or... was definitely a different island than what I've been calling Island 2. So there's definitely some exploration we need to do. But wow, me and, well, Seamoth got back alive. And I did, sort of. In a way. I call that a win. Let's get our stuff out of here. Beautiful. And let's see our new fish. Hey, I haven't seen this anywhere. Where'd you come from? Hang on. Yeah, you're new. Come closer. Fine. The heck are you? Cuttlefish. Which is a good pun. Y'all are not aggressive in here. That's interesting. And welcome. Cuttlefish, a small gray-colored herbivore, the cuttlefish displays high levels of intelligence, curiosity, and attachment. Strangely, this species has not been encountered in the wild, and the scanned specimen had to be artificially hatched within an alien containment unit. Neat. In the absence of wild specimens, little can be known for certain about the cuttlefish's life cycle. It is possible that environmental conditions have changed, forcing the species to the edge of extinction and leaving its eggs in permanent stasis. It's also possible the cuttlefish has been genetically altered or even imported to 4546b from another world. We do know that the cuttlefish is an herbivore which displays highly social behavior in its interspecies interactions. As was observed in Earth dolphins before their extinction, this creature seems to understand the concept of other minds, the prime indicator of true sentience, and attempts to communicate with a series of chirps and chirrups. Evidence suggests the cuttlefish is capable of understanding and following simple commands, in addition to assessing the emotional state of individuals around it and responding in kind. Assessment: emotional connection between living creatures is an essential component of psychological health. Well, welcome to the tank, cuttlefish. Happy to have you. Let's make y'all another friend, and hopefully not a predator. You next. Alrighty. Y'all be nice to your new tank mate. Let's put some things away.
Calorie intake recommended.
Have a snack, which we obviously need. That's better. Ooh, and hey, let's go plant our new plant. Oh. Yeah, no, we had definitely encountered one of these before because I planted it already. Seems like. Cool. Yes. Why am I don't know why I'm grabbing gel sacks out in the wild too. I'm planting them now. Don't really need to. You can just plant more with the seeds. Silly. This game rules, and I love it. I'm going to get myself a bit more prepared. I'm going to get stocked up on supplies, make some beacons and whatnot. And yeah, I think tomorrow, let's go back to the first island and the alien base there specifically and check out more of the outside of it. See if there's anything more to find there. And if so, we'll check it out. If not, then we go through the portal again and explore the other side of that portal, because again, I'm increasingly convinced that was not Island 2. That was a different place. And we did not look around that place at all. It's a plan. See you tomorrow for that, everyone. Goodbye.